1, 2, 3. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Nothing you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. Nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah.
Hello and welcome to our time of reflection for February. All around us we're beginning to see the first signs of spring, and our churchyard, as it always is at this time of year, is filled with snowdrops, brave little flowers, the first shoots of the new year. On the 14th of February, of course, it's Valentine's Day. And straight after Christmas, the shops are full of red and pink displays of cards and gift ideas. But this year, of course, the 14th of February is also Ash Wednesday, the first day of Lent, because Easter is very early this year. So I suppose that might pose something of a dilemma. If your loved one gives you a beautiful box of chocolates and you were thinking of giving up chocolate for Lent. But I thought today we would take as our theme love in all of its different guises. We began with the song, All You Need Is Love. And love, of course, comes in many forms. The writer C.S. Lewis, who wrote the Chronicles of Narnia, wrote a book called The Four Loves. And he identified them as affection, friendship, eros, erotic love, and charity. But there are a lot more variations. In fact, someone once said to me that love is rather like a box of chocolates. There's a whole selection of different kinds, and some of them have soft, squidgy centres, and others of them are a bit tougher. There are at least 7 different words for love in our Bible. English is a very limited language in that way. We tend to use the same word on different occasions. Other languages have different words to describe the different ways in which we love each other. And so in the Greek, of course, we have eros, sexual love. And we might think in the Bible of examples such as Samson and Delilah, heads being turned. We have ludas, the Greek word for that playful love. That love which is about the butterflies in the tummy, about flirting. And at weddings we often use the Song of Solomon, the Song of Songs as a reading. Beautiful piece of poetry which at one level can be read as an allegory of God's love for the world and for us, but also can simply be read as the delight two lovers find in each other in those early stages of a relationship. And people are often surprised to find that there that is in our Bibles. And then we have storge. Storge is that strong family love, and especially the love between parent and child, which can be very fierce. And so we remember, for instance, Jairus, who came to Jesus to seek help for his daughter. We would fight to get help for our children. There is philia, which is affection between good friends. And Jesus said to his disciples, I call you my friends. And then there's pragma, from which we get the word pragmatic. That's enduring love. And if you take our Grapevine magazine, you may have seen this month these beautiful pictures of young couples on their wedding day. And over the page, as they are now. Couples who are members of our congregation here at St Mary's and whose love has survived the years, has grown, has deepened. And that kind of love is what pragma represents. Then there's one that we often forget. Philanthia, self-compassion. The scriptures tell us to love our neighbour as ourselves. And it's often the second part that we forget or neglect. We have to look after ourselves because we too are children of God. We might remember Daniel and his friends when they were taken into captivity, and how they took care to stay healthy, to eat well, look after themselves, so that then they could stand up for what they knew to be right. And then we have agape, perhaps the greatest love of all. That unconditional, self-giving love, putting others first. And we see that, of course, to the ultimate in Jesus. So this year, however you're going to keep Valentine's Day or whatever you're planning to do to journey through Lent, here's a thought, a reflection, to think about the different kinds of love that we have in our lives, to give thanks for them, to endeavour that we might show that love more clearly to others and live out that love in our lives. I have a prayer which is from Richard Harris, who formerly was a Bishop of Oxford, and I'd like to share that with you. O God, the Spirit of truth, help us to be truthful to one another. O God, the Spirit of gentleness, help us to be gentle with one another. O God, who knows what is in our hearts more clearly than we do ourselves, help us to hear one another. O God, lead us in the way of truth and of love. Amen. So go well this month. God bless. And we end with that hymn which echoes Jesus' parting words to his friends. A new commandment I give unto you, love one another.
I knew